Hello there everybody, I am Past Duncan Gaming here and welcome back on with another episode of Total Drama Island Simulator. So last time that Evil lost the challenge for some reason of life, so as in for now we are left is the final 8 people left to go on the island, and we are about to find out who is going home this time in Total Drama Island Simulator Part 18. And it all comes down to this: in the road with is Duncan and Lindsay and Heather, and Tyler, and Gwen, and Bridget, and Izzy. And then for last is Cody. So let's see what it got takes to stay in the final 8, and then the next part will end yet again drop out and we'll be out of the game and off the island forever in the end. So let's start from the top to last. So I got to say is that everybody were thinking that, well, you know, the campers did say that they're going to watch a scary horror movie, like the only people, that is, like 8 campers that are watching it, and plus here's how this happened, like this. So, as in for Duncan, that he was enjoying the scary horror movie and really enjoys it. And then, as in for Lindsay, that she was very scared of the horror movie. And then, as in for Heather, that she did not cared about anything at this point, like really anything did not bother her from watching the horror movie. As in for Tyler, that he was a bit scared for now, like, as long it did not chickens in it, then Tyler would not scared by it in a horror movie. As in for Gwen, that she loves scary movies along with Duncan and enjoys it with him too. As in for Bridget, that she might feel the same way as Lindsay and still tries to handle it. As in for Cody, that he hates watching scary movies, that he would wet his pants again. So here is this, and it will be is an invincibility challenge called Hook, Line, and Screamer, and after watching a horror movie, campers are led to believe they have been abandoned in the island due to an escaped psycho killer with a chainsaw and a hook being on the loose. The last camper still alive wins invincibility, while the camper who does the worst job at surviving will be eliminated at the campfire ceremony. And that's right, sending one camper home and out of the island to be the last and final 7 people left. Plus let's really see how they're going to beat the psycho killer while having a chainsaw with a hook. Anyways, here we go and know where this is going to go. Like I'm going to say is, however, to be the only one being killed first by the psycho killer, and let's hope to see who does or not dies to be the last one wins. So meanwhile, with the campers, and it seems that Izzy found the newspaper on the ground of the island by the docks. And the only people that showed up was Izzy and Tyler and Lindsay and found out about the newspaper. That was about the killer in it, and a few others came to the docks and sees Izzy and Tyler and Lindsay talking about the killer that is on the loose in the island. And as in for everybody else, that they're going to do the best as they can without being killed in the island. So looks like everybody is about to be going in groups to know where the killer is on this very island. And once again Heather did not care and was about to go and take a shower, which is against the rules to do that, like really. She is sure going to find out sooner or later then, and as in for now that Duncan is going to look around to find the killer in the island, and then Gwen was running up to Duncan to tag along with him, and then Bridget is also tagging along with them to find out as well, and then Cody is following while hiding too, and Izzy is also about to scare the killer off the island. And as she goes a little lonely, and Tyler and Lindsay are heading for the woods to go ahead and make out for no reason about it. And as in for what is about to be going on is that Tyler and Lindsay were first and would be about to be getting killed by the killer soon. Tyler hears a chainsaw sound coming from the woods while he's kissing Lindsay. Like I got to say that it's always the people who starts to kiss when the killer can just really get them by whatever means. Looks like the killer just knocked Tyler out and down for the count, and Lindsay was making a run for it from the killer. All I got to say is that, well, the killer sure did knock out Tyler, and as in for Lindsay, and she was running from the killer, and then she was knocked out too, like really out cold, and the killer was taking Tyler and Lindsay to the hidden tent to Chris. After the both of them were now sent to the tent, which the killer did send them there, while afterwards it was shift the whole time being, as the killer in the island. So again Tyler and Lindsay were out of the game and gets to watch the 6 people to face the challenge, as the killer is ready to go after next. And unfortunately, and for that the killer did not even scared Izzy, and she just pass out for no reason at all, and which yes she did screamed too. And looks like that Izzy is out of the game and is much likely to be done along with Tyler and Lindsay, that one of the two is about to not have a good chance to stay, and who knows to find out and see. As in for Duncan and Gwenny and Bridget, that 3 of them were looking for the killer and trying to hide as they can. And oh boy, the killer got Gwenny and did screamed too, as in for that she is out of the game, and killer took Gwen to the tent, knocked her. And looks like that Bridget got scared after, when Gwen got knocked out from the killer and was sent away, and then the killer got Bridget too as well. And I think it was almost pretty good, as in for so far we do is that I had no idea how the killer still finds some ways to get the campers in other spots for that time. So, as in the people who was killed were only like 5 people were out of the game to go, and then the only people who are left is Duncan and Heather, then Cody were left of the game to go. And I will be honest here is that I am hoping to say that the 3 people remain left to stay away from the killer, as they still can, and it is already getting it on. And looks like that Duncan is ready to fight against the killer in his own to stop him. As in, for the killer is ready to fight as well in this one. And I might have to say that Duncan did very well to outlast the killer, but then the killer got him as well and knocked him out cold and takes him to the tent along with the other losers, with Tyler and Lindsay and Izzy and Gwenny and Bridget too, and we are down with his Heather and Cody. That will be sure, as an outcome that can change it around and win against the killer. And as in for that Heather was going on in with her minding her time like she is just about to break the rules anyways, and she is about to take a shower until something by not look very good from here. Once again the killer is just about to scare her in the shower and will knock her out cold too, and did screamed in there too, like damn. Like once that the shower was on, that the killer has heard the shower was going on, like everybody should be knowing this already is never break the rules or you're dead, like very much to be, and yet people should be knowing that, like come on, don't break the rules in horror movies. So moving right along is that Heather is out and was knocked out from the killer, and it makes to be so that Cody wins the challenge and has won against the killer and remains to be safe to have invincibility. And the only people who are not safe is Tyler and Lindsay and Izzy and Gwenny and Bridget and Duncan and then Heather. Like all 7 of them are not safe this time, as Cody takes the win of the challenge. And so it looks like that Chris was watching the whole time, as in for the killer that was Schiff was scaring each of them and made Cody won the challenge without Schiff not knowing where he was at which spot it was. And here were the events that was happening here, and it said was this. So the first event that was Gwenny and Bridget, and it said was that they were bonding strongly and it has a lasting impact. And then what was next is that Lindsay and Cody on the events that said was that Cody and Lindsay have a major disagreement each other of what happened. So it was picked that the only person who did not do a very great job was Lindsay, which means that she is out of the game and off the island forever, which means Tyler's girlfriend. Also yeah, Lindsay, you will be missed and farewell. And the campers were saying goodbye to her as Lindsay leaves the island, and it now comes down to the final 7 campers left to go on Total Drama Island Simulator. As we are about to leave soon, that is coming around to be is part 19, so Lindsay is out of the game and I'm ready to see how the campers might win next time. And thank you everyone for watching this of Total Drama Island Simulator. And again, the reason why that Lindsay was out of the game is because they were kissing each other, that is her and Tyler, in the woods, and hope to say that Tyler might be a bit down for now, as in for that after, when Lindsay was off the island. And this is Past Duncan Gaming, and please be sure to like and comment and subscribe and hit the bell for more new videos, as it is ready and signing on out. Goodbye everybody.